Hey y'all, my working moms. Let's talk. So I just left my son's dental appointment. He has his cleaning and exam get done this morning. Then I dropped him to school and now I'm on my way to do some errands. But let's talk a little bit. Because I'm just driving and I'm just reflecting of the feeling of freedom that I'm feeling at this moment. So I'm a CNA, I have a license, and I've been with an hospital here in Orlando for 6 going on 7 years. For the past month and a half, close to month and a half, I have not gone into work. I worked one day in January, and that was that. That one day that I go into work in January, I leave that building knowing all day throughout the day that I was not going to go back to work. And for the past couple of weeks, since I have not gone in back to work, I've never felt any better in a long time. Mentally, I feel so free. Physically, wow, my body is floating. It feels like it's on cloud 9. Because let me tell you something, I was waking up with aches and pain everywhere and drag myself with my ache and pains and still show up. Not just show up, but put in the work. I loved being a CNA. I love helping. I love caring. So I held on to my job because that's what I love to do. And it's my income. But I was not happy. I was complaining because I was not happy. I become comfortable because it's an income, but I was not comfortable. First of all, I have to drive an hour and 50 minutes to work, right? Because I live far. I used to live a little bit closer, but now I live far out. So I have to drive a bit away. So round trip, it will take me 2 hours and 30 something minutes, depend on traffic, right? That alone is such a piece. That alone is such a
about
piece.
time you charge me.
Secondly, going into work so far and then being at work for 12 hours and having non-stop movement. I don't know how I do it for this long, but I know because I love it, right? When I said non-stop, you only get 30 minutes, right? For your lunch, unpaid. 2 15-minute break that you never seem to can take because there's so much work. Not only that, hear me out, I'm not coming against anyone, but if you have ever been in a CNA position, if you are a CNA, you will understand this part. My lighting is so bad, I'm driving and the sun just keep reflecting different points. So if you have ever been a CNA, you will understand this. Most of the bedside caring is on you. If you have never been a CNA, you may not understand this. Now, I'm not saying that there's other team members, not pointing out anyone, that doesn't do their work. And I'm not saying that every CNA does their work, because I've worked with plenty of other peers and I've seen the different type of people. But it all depends on your character, right? The person who you are. Because I've had RNs that I've worked with that I was like amazed with how they work. They don't ask for much. They do their hands-on work. They care for their patient like it was their own family member. So I know there are RNs that do put in the work beyond just being passing medication. Let's get that. Back to this now. So it feels like such a major freedom that I'm feeling right now, not having to go into work. And now I realize what I was missing, what I was yearning for. It feels good not having to prepare myself to go to work, knowing full well I am not happy, I'm not comfortable, but I have to do it, right? Just to prepare myself physically and mentally alone was a lot. And for a long time, I wasn't feeling that way. But over time, as things change, I begin to feel like way, because my workload is heavy. I have to drive far. And guess what? The major part of it is that I don't get paid enough. I do not get paid enough. 1960 per hour was not enough for what I was doing. I don't care what no one wants to contest on that, but I know what I put in when I show up and clock in for 12 hours. I know what I put in. So I know 1960 was not enough for what I was doing, right? So for a while, I've been praying, I've been complaining, I've been asking God to help me find something that will give me flexibility, time freedom, and good earning, because I want to be able to do things and have the time to do things, and biggest of all, sleep. I was not able to sleep at night because I work night shift, right? And I was not able to sleep. My days was crazy. I can't sit here in this one video and tell you how my days were crazy, and then I still have to go to work. There are days when I don't sleep. When I finally get to sit and settle down and I check when was the last time I slept, when I check the calculation of the time that I've been up, you would think I was pushing it too hard. But then, based on your situation, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. So now not having to go to work is such an amazing feeling. And I'm telling you, the digital space that we are living in now, it gives so much opportunity for us to have a better way of how we live daily. And so if you're a person and you're going through the ups and downs of navigating everyday life and being a mom, working hard, you might want to look into digital marketing and see how the digital space have plenty of opportunity that you are able to earn passively and still be there for your family members, for your loved ones, right? It gives you the time freedom. You work from your home, in the comfort of your home. Anywhere you want to work, you are able to do so with digital marketing in the digital space, because of all the opportunity that it brings. So if you want to learn more, I got the info, okay? Leave me a comment and follow for more. You have yourself a wonderful day. I'm enjoying my freedom.